Hello. Issue number 15 is upon us already. So let's get straight in and have a look. So, what have we got? Biologus Putrifier. Learn about the Horus Heresy and weapon rules in your games. So that's our Biologus Putrifier here. And I will have a better look at him in a mo. It looks pretty good. Obviously, that's the fella there. We also get another 6 of our crappy dice. So thank you for that, Games Workshop. The base. Okay, so let's have a look at the issue itself first. So this issue's a bit chewed up, unfortunately, but never mind. Okay, in this issue, Biologus Putrifier. Learn about these foul scientists and grenadiers. The Horus Heresy, your introduction to the biggest war in history of mankind. The assault on Ajax. The Death Guard invade Ajax, attacking the Ultramarines. Building our Biologus Putrifier. Painting our Biologus Putrifier. Biological warfare. So that's tutorial mission 14. DG units, Death Guard. So that's more data sheets. Weapons tutorial. A detailed look at weapon rules in Warhammer 40,000. And then the replay of mission 14. Refight the tutorial mission in the new victory condition. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Let's go through this page by page. And as usual, I'll read a little bit of the flavour text. Okay, so the Biologus Putrifier. The ultimate goal of the Death Guard is to spread Nurgle's gifts to every corner of the galaxy. Biologus Putrifiers play a key role in this, for they refine the lethal concoctions crafted by foul Blightspawn, making sure they are as potent as possible. Okay, so they're a character. They're a Plague Brewer, so their role is Plague Brewer or Grenadier. Designation Biologus Putrifier. So the weaponry: Hyper Blight Grenades, Plague Knife, and Injector Pistol. It looks pretty cool to me. Okay, so yeah, more information about our friend here. They craft and carry some of the most virulent blight grenades in the Death Guard's arsenal. Okay, so the Horus Heresy up next. 40k History Part 6. With his Space Marine legions leading the fight, the Emperor of Mankind cut a swathe through the stars, establishing the vast Imperium of Man. Despite these great successes, his era of expansion and enlightenment would ultimately end in betrayal and tragedy. Nice. I actually know nothing about the Horus Heresy, so I'm really looking forward to getting into this stuff. Very cool. Assault on Ajax, 40k battles number 8. The invasion of Ultramar led to many battles between the Death Guard and loyalist Space Marine forces. The Ultramarines and Nova Marines clashed with the Death Guard and demons of Nurgle on Ajax, quickly learning to be wary of the Biologus Putrifier's deadly talents. Very good. Demons of Nurgle were the first to invade Ajax, but the Death Guard soon followed. Okay. Next is our guide to putting this fella together. It's cool, we can skip that. Painting him. I can just sort of briefly spill over that as well. So we'll get to this kind of point by the time all the paints are on there that were collected so far. Okay, tutorial mission 14, Biological Warfare. In our early tutorials, we covered each weapon individually. In this issue, we go over weapon type rules. In Warhammer 40,000, weapons are divided into categories with rules that apply to all weapons of that type. There are also new data sheets for the Death Guard, so this is good. For the actual battle itself, what you'll need: set up your playmats and gather your range rulers, dice, and any extra rules from the replay articles that you need. Death Guard player needs their Foul Blightspawn and Biologus Putrifier. The Space Marine player needs 3 intercessors, 3 aggressors, and their Primaris Librarian. The Space Marine player deploys first and takes the first turn. The first model deployed from each unit must be placed on one of the 3 deployment markers. After placing the first model, deploy all other models in the unit within 2 inches of the first model. Alright, pretty cool. And then more about our Putrifier dude there. Okay, good stuff. More data sheets. So we've got the Biologus Putrifier and the Foul Blight Spawn, which is good. Individual information on weapons. So we've got the pistol, assault weapons, grenades, rapid fire weapons, and heavy weapons. Oh, right, cool. Weapon profile. So more information how it relates to our data cards and that kind of stuff. So this is good. Right, this is very good, because this is how our data sheet is broken down. And anyone who can't read this because it's too small, it says range, type, S, AP, D, and abilities. And what all this comes down to is range is obviously the distance you can fire. The type is associated with these different weapon types that are on here. The S is for strength. The AP is for armor penetration. The D is for damage, and abilities obviously is anything that relates to that particular weapon. So this is good. So again, then next we've got the next tutorial, replay mission 14, Vectors of Disease. A Biologus Putrifier hungers to test his newly refined batch of Psi Plague on a powerful Psyker. The Ultramarines must protect their Primaris Librarian and bring down the Biologus Putrifier before he can achieve his objective. So in the setup, we'll need our Putrifier and the Foul Blight Spawn versus 3 Intercessors, the Primaris Librarian, and 3 Aggressors. How to win. The game lasts for 5 battle rounds. Space Marines need to remove the Biologus Putrifier from play. And Death Guard need to kill the Librarian. It's got some hints and tips stuff, so that's good. Very, very good. A little bit more information. Mission briefing, the fight rages on. And then a little transmission here. So this is good. Very, very good stuff. And then finally, we'll look to see what's coming up. So we've got miniatures next, and then back to something we've had already before. So the next issue, we get 2 Intercessors, an Inceptor, and 2 Hellblasters. So that's good. Look forward to that. New models, new weapons, detailed guides. And then number 17 is a replay of what we had in issue, I believe, number 13. So we get another container with weapons on top, another 3 barrels, and our ammo crates, which is cool. I know some people don't like receiving the same thing too close together, but we'll end up with it all eventually. So lots of miniatures in the next one, 5 miniatures there, and then followed by some more terrain. So that's cool. So let's have a look at our Biologus Putrifier. Okay, so let's have a look on here. Breastplate. Looks like quite a tall chap, I think. So I've had the odd message relating to my equipment. And due to popular demand, I've had an upgrade. So I've upgraded my clippers to a decent set of Citadel clippers. And I've got rid of my crappy contact glue and got some Citadel glue here. So let's put our friend together. Now I have to say, I'm very, very pleased at how our Biologus Putrifier's work turned out. I think he looks like an excellent miniature. Very good detail. It should be interesting to paint. especially if we can manage to get enough details on the liquid sloshing around in those little vials on his back there. So very good, very, very good. Now I hope you enjoyed the issue. So join me again next week for issue number 16. So amazing to think, really, issue 16 already. But in between time, I'll be having a look at this. This will be hot on the heels of this video. So basically, I've never bought a copy of White Dwarf before, and I got this because of the extra freebies for Blackstone Fortress, and mainly there was some extras for Shadespire as well, which makes a big kind of influence to the game. And I shall be going through this very soon, so I shall catch you. Anyone who's interested in seeing that, I'll be coming up with that very soon. But more importantly, it'd be interesting to just go through a copy of White Dwarf and see what we get. Anyway, thanks very much. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like and subscribe and ding that little bell so as you know whenever I release a new video. And if you didn't, please let me know why and I'll fix it. See you later.